Hello everyone, my name is Jay Sheelatz. This is going to be my video, reflections on the speech class that we just had. So starting off, what takeaways did you find most helpful of all lessons on effective speech preparation? And how can you use lessons in the future preparation to deliver in the classroom and of the workplace? So a lot of things that I learned, especially most importantly, is looking into the camera. It's something I struggle with, I know, and a lot of other people in this class did as well. So that's something we all have in common. So taking this class really helped me with that, and just focusing on actually looking into it, not just glaring off into space or staring at bullets or an actual speech or anything, but looking into the camera, looking at the audience to be able to deliver a better speech that way. Talking more unscripted as well. I'm doing all of this, just bullets up here, and I'm just talking about it. I don't have anything I'm reading off of directly, and just getting more loose with it and just being able to talk. I feel it makes it more genuine, and you can have a better presentation that way. Setting the scene. I'm sorry for that small pause there. Setting the scene, making sure stuff in the background, isn't distracting or any way that could take away from the presentation, using things like a white wall that I have here. It helps make sure that the listeners or the watchers can focus mainly on you and what you're saying and what you're presenting. Number 2, engaging our audience in presentation, with our Resonate readings that we did, when strategies can be found effective. So probably the one that I found most effective was in talking to the audience as if they were people, right? Telling a story, trying to have, more engaging parts of the presentation. That's something I try to do with all of mine. I try to, use my hands. I know I use my hands when I talk. Try to not talk in a monotone voice like this the entire time. And I try to, act like I'm talking to you as if you're right in front of me. I find it makes the speeches a lot more entertaining, and you're able to focus a lot better on what I'm trying to say. Something valuable I learned from effective presentation setup. Again, just how to set up the camera properly. I know mine's a little lower than it needs to be at the moment. That's just the setup I had with the time I had right now. But again, keeping things that weren't distracting in the background, like white walls, nothing crazy going on, people walking around, crazy things moving around, or just crazy colors, anything that could distract from what the watcher or viewer is going to see during your presentation, that could take away from what you're trying to say. Number 4, natural and authentic presentation. This is the one I really tried my best to, and I find it funny that it's up there because it's what I really wanted out of this class myself, is how to just give an authentic presentation. Now, like I said before, it's something I really want to do, so I try to. Again, with all how I talk, and keeping away from the monotone voice, talking with my hands, and trying to talk to as if the person was in front of me. I think it really adds to the speech, and it's something that I really learned and took away from. Death by PowerPoint, making slides, and how to make them, not horrible and all that. So, not actually having speech cards on the slides themselves. Not having sentences or whole paragraphs that the viewer is going to have to read through. They're here to listen to you and have you present it. They don't want to sit there and just read. So you want to keep wording on the slides themselves to a minimum, maybe just a couple bullets to, just get your point across. Slides should be complementary to what you're saying in your presentation, not the presentation themselves. You are the presenter. The information you're giving is the main focus of the video, of the presentation, that the viewer, watcher, listener should be paying attention to. That should all just be added on to enhance the experience. So you should have colorful pictures, infographics, things to really capture the audience's attention. Because once you have that, it makes, say you're doing a persuasive speech like we did a little while ago, it really kind of helps solidify your point. It can help push an audience a certain way. It also helps with boredom and keeping them focused. If I have just these really mundane slides in the background, no one doesn't want to sit there and be like, yeah, this is great. This guy's talking in a monotone voice, and these slides are just white and black, and maybe there's an image in the corner. No one really wants to see that. That's really boring. So having big, colorful pictures and things that really add to it is the best way you can have a PowerPoint that will add to your presentation. In the future, advice that I would offer students taking this course. So what I would offer personally is what I had struggled with when I first started this class. We're doing our introductions. So I was really stiff. right? I didn't know really how I wanted to do it. I didn't know how to set things up. I was kind of worried, a little stressed about it. I didn't want to, get up there and just be like, look, dumb. I'd never really recorded myself before. It's not something that I was necessarily comfortable with, which I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to take this class to get out of my comfort zone and experience that. So, I took like a couple takes sitting there pausing. Oh, that sounds dumb. No, I look stupid. No, pause that. And so a lot of advice I would give is just loosen up, right? Like your first couple of times, you're not going to like it. Like I remember if I watch back that video now, I'd be like, dang, I'm kind of cringy. I don't want to do that. But, stuff you learn from it as you go through this course. So just loosen up, look into the camera. This stuff you'll learn throughout the class, as well as just be confident in yourself. Like, not a lot of people are used to recording themselves. It's just not something most people are doing a lot of, unless you're doing some social media stuff. I'm not a big social media guy at all. So for me, this is really the first time I'm recording myself, especially in a way where I'm presenting something to a class of people. So that's what I would really give for advice. Just loosen up. Don't worry about it. You'll learn in time. It's really not all that difficult, and it's a great class. So I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. So for everything you're trying to pursue in the future, I wish you guys the best of luck. And if I see you all again, I'll make sure to say hi.